Hi there, science fans. Today we are going to learn about servo motors. Servo motors are like tiny motors that can move things very precisely. Imagine you are playing a video game. When you move the joystick, the character on the screen moves too. Servo motors can be used to make this happen. Servo motors are used in many different places like robots, cars, and even airplanes. They are used in places where we need to move things very precisely. Servo motors are small and easy to use. Let's learn more about these amazing little motors. Servo motors might seem complicated, but they are actually made up of simple parts. Inside a servo motor we have, first, the motor. This is the heart of the servo motor. It makes the servo motor spin. Next we have the controller. This is the brain of the servo motor. It tells the motor how much to spin. Lastly, there is the feedback system. This part tells the controller where the motor is currently positioned. This helps the motor move to the right place every time. All these parts work together to make the servo motor move precisely. It is a team effort. Let's see how a servo motor moves. Imagine you want to open a door with a servo motor. First, you would tell the servo motor how much to open the door. The controller inside the servo motor receives this information. The controller then tells the motor to spin. The feedback system tells the controller if the door is open to the right spot. Pretty cool, right? Servo motors make moving things easy. Section 4. AC versus DC servo motors. What's the difference? Did you know there are two main types of servo motors? They are AC and DC servo motors. AC servo motors run on electricity that changes direction. These motors are good for powerful applications. Think of big machines. DC servo motors run on electricity that flows in one direction. These motors are good for smaller applications. Think of toys and small robots. Both types of servo motors are useful in different ways. Section 5. Servo motors in action, from robots to cars. Servo motors are everywhere. Let's look at some cool examples. First, robotics. Servo motors help robots move their arms and legs. Imagine a robot building a car. That's servo motors in action. Second, CNC machines. These machines use servo motors to cut and shape materials very precisely. Third, medical equipment. Servo motors are used in medical equipment to move surgical instruments with great accuracy. Servo motors are helping us build the future. Section 6. Why servo motors matter, precision and efficiency. Servo motors are important for many reasons. First, precision. Servo motors can move things very precisely. This is important for many applications where accuracy is key. Second, efficiency. Servo motors are very efficient. They don't waste much energy, which is great for the environment. Third, reliability. Servo motors are very reliable. They can work for a long time without breaking down. Servo motors are helping us do amazing things. Section 7. Fun with servo motors, did you know? Here are some fun facts about servo motors. The first servo motor was used in World War II to control radar antennas. Some servo motors are so small that they can fit on the tip of your finger. You can even buy servo motors for your own projects. Servo motors are not just for scientists and engineers, they are for everyone.